Okay, I am live, but I do not know why it's not showing my screen.
This can be on with the cord in, right?
It should be, yeah. Right now, you should be seeing Stop Motion Studio, but that's not what it's showing. And I don't know why. There we go.
Wake up. Come on. I don't care. There's no on button on here, is there?
On what, the computer?
Yeah. Oh. There's the on button. Okay. Oh, wow. Star helmet is $75.
Genuinely really cool. That said, the price per piece ratio is where things get a little less exciting.
Hey, Top Motion. It's going decent. Took me forever to figure out how to share my screen properly. And I've been spending way too much time writing the script. So, yeah, that's how my THAC's going. What are you working on? Still on the script. Yeah, I had to postpone the stream because I was still on the script and I had nothing to actually animate. What's the general idea of your script? What's the Such a hard theme. I'm just doing the oldest trick in the book to make a movie trailer. Hey, yeah, that's the way to go. Movie trailers are cool. I need to make a mayor, a sheriff. I've got a sheriff. I need a mayor, though. Could use still on storyboard. Maybe I should make a storyboard, but seeing as we're 4 hours in and I haven't finished the script yet, I decided to just get in on the first scene, which might be a mistake, but we'll see. Mr. Mayor doesn't need a gun. Apparently he doesn't need a hand either, but we'll put that back on. Boop. Give him a head. So what's the storyline of this trailer you're making? Give him a bowler hat. What do you think? Does that look like a Wild West mayor?
Pretty good.
Whoops. If you have a sheriff, you gotta add a mustache. Unfortunately, I do not have a mustache. It's sad. I would like to get a mustache. I have a beard, though. It looks a little weird. I'm gonna find another light.
Like a lamp.
I got it. What's the premise of your animation? This guy in the coat is a detective, and he's going to solve a murder. The most original thing is the most original storyline ever, I know. I'm making Murder Mystery 2 for local film festival. Oh, that's awesome. I should look into film festivals. I think that'd be fun. How do you find film festivals? Do you just look them up on Google or something? Sometimes they come on emails as ads. Maybe I should check my email. Great set. Thank you. It's Lumabricks. My Murder Mysteries sets are nowhere near that kind of level. I did not make this. I bought it. But thank you. BM Productions, welcome. Okay, right now what I'm trying to do is have all three of these people in the set at the same time and all kind of visible. Staging. Favorite. That's a lie. Nobody likes staging. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the camera a little bit. Bring it in closer. And zoom in. There we go. So, stop motion. How long have you been doing stop motion? Oh, I should have looked at the script. I don't even know what this scene's doing. I forgot.
Yeah, so we'll watch this last one.
What?
So this last one if you want to watch it.
Alright.
Hey, Chips. Welcome. What's up? I am making a detective story for THAC. We've got 20 hours left. I'd like at least 5 hours for editing. So I've got 15 hours to make a 3-act video that's probably about 5 minutes. All right. So what we're going to do is you've got this seat with some blood on it in the corner. Not very much. I don't want to make this a very gruesome thing. I don't want to get kicked out. And so we need the detective to walk over to that seat, and the camera will follow. It'll go sort of like go over there and go back to this wall, which means I need to be able to remove this wall. I think I can do that. You forgot that was today. Yeah. Are you doing it, Chips? Nah. Oh, that's fair. Why did it switch my thing? Tired? Yeah. I like that. All right, I don't have a second camera right now, but essentially I've got a light over in this corner that's doing that, shining like the daylight outside. And then I've got another light on the other side that's doing the same thing, shining through the windows. And I've got a top light that is a top light. It's a fill light or something, I forget. And this is practicals that are inside the set. All right, let's get to animating. For those curious, we are animating in Stop Motion Studio Pro at 20 frames per second. I'm gonna give myself 1 second to mess around with in case I want to fade it in editing. Thanks, Chips.
Yeah.
One tip that I learned for lights is if you turn one off and it doesn't affect the shot, get rid of it. You don't need that light because it's not doing anything. It could be serving a different purpose, or maybe it's just not necessary. Hey, welcome Brick Productions. I don't know if I can make you a moderator from StreamYard. For those who don't know, Brick Productions and I are both in Bricks Connected, and he was helping me with the script this morning. Yes, I am using StreamYard. And you are a moderator now. You're building the X-Men mansion right now. Is that a set, or are you creating that like a mock?
That's like a set. It's one of the modulars.
Sweet. Should I join you in StreamYard? If you would like to. Do you want to? I'll send you a link. That looks weird.
Oh.
Does that look weird? Yeah, he moves weirdly. You don't see what good a label does for me? For you, I mean? As moderator, you can like moderate messages. You've got special powers. Anyway, I sent you a link. Oh, dang it. I dropped him. Yeah, Brick did projections. If you wanted to, you could ban chips, but I'd prefer you didn't do that. It still looks weird. I am spending far too long on this one step. All right, that's fine. We're going to go with that. How far into the set are you, Chips? Wow, 16 bags is a lot. How many bags total? $24 bags. Wow. How many pieces is that? Hey, Brick Productions. Welcome.
Oh, I'm on the stage now. Perfecto.
$3,093 pieces is a lot. I think my biggest set was only 2,000 pieces.
Okay. Boom. I'm here.
Welcome.
My
I
logo
forgot
and
I had to
everything.
let you on stage.
No worries. I was just chilling. Okay, so well, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do my lines that you requested. But I'm sort of wondering what voice I should do. Like, I was wondering if I should do a voice more like this, or something like, maybe even a Scottish accent or something.
I was actually thinking Scottish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could try that. Um,
Oh, that looks so bad.
Wait, does he go like jitter back for a second, or is that just the onion frame?
I think it's just the onion skinning, but it's terrible. I'm just gonna start it over.
Oh man, no. It's a good looking shot. It was discovered last night. How's that?
What?
It was discovered last night.
Oh, I like that.
All right. It was discovered last night. It's enough to make a man worry. That's all we found. What? You solved it? The case? Are you certain? All right, those are. I'm gonna see how those sound. I think that I recorded that without the mic on. Yeah, microphone is off. Well, that'll give me more time to.
Recreating in the garage. We've got things you'll be interested in, but you're busy right now. So, remind me later.
It was discovered last night. It's enough to make. It's enough to make a man worry. It's all we've found. That's all we've found. What? You've solved it? The case? Are you certain? I don't know how good that's gonna be.
Well, from my side, it sounds pretty good.
It was discovered last night. It's enough to make a man worry. It's all we've found. That's all we've found. What? You solved it? The case? Are you certain? All right. I'm gonna edit it and see what that does. I might like put a filter on it or something just to make it sound a little better.
Nice.
I'm in full screen right here, so I can't see the chat, which I probably should be reading the chat. Oh, he's Chip said I have a beautiful voice. Thank you very much, Chips, and be right back. I think that's what BRB stands for. Righto. Extract audio. It was discovered last night. Voice effects. Let's see. bad mic. No. It was discovered last night. It's enough to make a man worry. It was discovered last night. It's enough to make a man worry. It's all we've found.
I just realized I'm missing the color modifier, and there's no modifiers in here at all.
Did you already restart the shot?
Are you
Yeah, I did.
You use this guy?
Dude. Oh.
gotta do it
That's always so
again.
annoying.
You wanna use this guy?
That sucks, dude.
Okay, instead of having the awesome Western cop sheriff, whatever, that I have currently, I will give him a blue sheriff's uniform.
That is awesome, dude. And the green. Wait. The modifiers are blue and red, right? Or blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Well, that's awesome because it's got a yellow head. No, it is.
Exactly.
I don't think you're gonna realize. But actually, your detective has blue arms and a yellow body.
Yeah, do we think that counts?
I don't know. I mean, it's not
I think
the
just
exact
to be safe,
color
because
yellow.
it is a sand blue and kind of a
Yeah.
orangish yellow.
Yeah. Chip says that was perfect. I'm not sure exactly what he's referring to, but thank you anyways. LOL. So I will now convert that audio to an MP3 and then
Yeah,
upload it to the drive.
This sheriff's body, which is
That should
blue
work.
but doesn't look blue.
Oh. Is that Good Cop's dad's body?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, I found one with hands.
sweet. I'm so sad I can't do this year. I wish I could, but I'm just really in a bad position to do it.
Next year, probably.
Yeah.
And then you'll have more practice with the webcam by then.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Okay. That should be plenty for the modifier.
Hmm. Chip says, "Oh shoot, I was behind on the." Do
Whoops.
do.
Do 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 do. Shut up! I didn't ask.
Seamus, I'm not talking to you. Quite
I can
obviously.
see the headphone.
So you should know I wasn't talking to you. Duh. Yeah, my brother is kind of a psychopath. Okay.
Yikes.
So I have the MP3 downloaded, but I don't know. I don't think you can download files off of Apple phone through a hard drive. I think you can only download the pictures and videos. So that might have just been for nothing. But just put in there real quick. Yeah. Then okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Chips just said something, but I have a thing in the way, so I can't read it right now, and I'm not. Okay. Here we go.
Chip said, "Where do you get that cloak piece from?"
Yes.
It's from Brick Loot, I think. It's an off-brand company, but I got a whole pack of capes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think Lego would ever make those those pieces.
Probably not.
They don't want you to take your minifigure's arms off because it can absolutely
Yeah,
destroy
it's
your
an illegal
figure.
building technique, I think.
Yeah.
And it is a little annoying that I have to put him in between the arms because out of socket animation is going to be harder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just got the files, but did I just fail to get the files?
Oh, hi, kitty.
Chip said, "Oh, cool."
Oh. Okay, I am working.
Did I put them in downloaded? Okay, nothing in there. Might have been here. Or maybe it's in here. Nope. I don't know where it went.
You lose the file?
Ah, there we go. That's nice. Okay. They seem to be in here now. Now I can just play them and see which one's which.
Dude, I got paint under my fingernails and it looks absolutely awful on camera. It looks nasty.
What does it look like?
It looks like I got a bunch of dirt on it.
Okay, yeah, that's another one. It's enough to make a man worry. Wow. A woman not supported. But I don't know. It's been. I'm just going to have to upload the whole video to the drive. Chip says that looks good.
Oh.
I don't know if you can even hear me,
I can hear you, yeah.
but I just did a horrible British accent. Oh man, why do I do it hurt worse than I actually can?
Thanks, Chips. I think I'm probably just being a bit of a perfectionist because I thought it looked kind of bad.
Yeah, you gotta look past some things. The storytelling is more important in my opinion. But I mean, I think when we wrote this, we were pretty intentional. Oh, I was pretty intentional about making it easy to understand without having the animation be too like good, because we only have 24 hours to do this.
Right.
And I say we, I really mean you, because I'm not doing it. But yeah, I don't think you can hear me. Oh yeah,
I can hear you.
Chip says yeah, you got to have a good story. I don't know if you can hear me, but my internet. Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Chat, I don't think you can hear me.
Righto.
All right, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start moving the camera. The camera's got to go around to about this door so we can look in to the seat that's over here. Okay. All right, what I should have done earlier was move the character first and then move the camera, so then I still have onion skinning, not screening, available. And so that's what I'm going to do now. Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I don't.
And he can hear me
Yeah.
again.
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Yeah. People say all the time my internet is horrible. But that just comes with the job. It really doesn't. But
All right, what do you think of the second scene, Brick Productions? Do you think it's too fast to reveal the big thing? Yeah, that was after we figured out you can hear us. Or me.
okay. Yeah, I'm a little deaf sometimes.
So are you going to stream your whole entry, or are you just streaming for a little? I'm probably just going to stream for a little. The live stream is mainly to keep me motivated and actually get something out on my channel for once. I think last year Edbound streamed for something like 8 hours.
It doesn't surprise me. You're almost at an hour though.
Oh, yeah. I'm an hour into filming.
I remember.
I've got a total of 18 frames.
"18 frames? That's insane." Chip says 8 hours? Sheesh. I remember.
Yeah, it was something like that. I didn't actually watch any of it because I was busy, but
I remember like the first stream of yours that I watched. Like you didn't know who I was at that point. I was like, okay, I'll join this stream, and like we've been friends ever since.
yep.
That was a while ago.
That's why I like
that
this
was like
community so much. It's just like one day I'll randomly join your stream, and then boom, big friends.
yeah, that's weird.
I got
That's how it works.
I got put on channel moderator by First Brick, the first live stream I went to.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Um, uh, uh, okay. I don't see where I don't see how many people we have watching this stream. How many is it? Is it just Chips?
I don't see that either.
Weird. Chips, how is your have you worked on any of the Brooks Connected channel
contest. Okay, Chip said 3 people are watching. We should collaborate with Chips sometime.
Yeah. Our most loyal
I don't know
live
what on
stream watcher.
Yeah, we could make him channel moderator.
What? I didn't say that.
You didn't?
No,
Oh.
I said he was our most loyal live stream watcher.
Yeah. We get lots of watch hours from him.
Going straight to moderator is kind of a big jump.
Okay. um,
I hope this shot looks good because I am not redoing it.
Good. If you redid it, I'd probably kill you.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. So when we do our quick western, are you gonna use that same character except with just the coat taken off, or are you gonna put the tan arms back on?
Oh, the quick western? I've already
Yeah.
filmed my scene and I did the tan arms.
Okay.
I should probably send you that.
Swanky. Yeah, I'd like to see it. I'm gonna wait till my webcam gets here.
Yeah, I figured. By then I'll have an actual shot list made.
Wait, what?
By then I'll actually
by
make
then
a
you'll
shot
actually have a shot list made?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because
I haven't done that yet because I haven't. I have no
Chip
excuse.
said, sadly, I haven't gotten around to doing it. I've been really busy lately, and I might be able to do it later. I think he's talking about our contest.
Yeah, we'd love to see what you make, Chips. All right, time to pop this wall off.
Do they easily come off?
Fairly easily. I really should have modified it beforehand, but it's not too bad. This is where a second camera would come handy, so y'all would actually see what I'm doing. And boom, wall has been taken off. And that just changed the light a lot. Great.
Oh, dude, that is actually sick. That is a sick shot.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to fix the lighting by just placing part of the wall back. Okay, that's better.
Chip says it looks dope. I think that means it
Hey.
looks good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know what dope means.
All right, I think I've put back as much wall as I can. So I will take a piece of paper. And plunk that down right there. Might have to add some tape. Or not. I think that's close enough. Yeah, that should be good. Picture taken, and now I go back, see what step I'm on.
Dude, dang. That's sick. Okay, I do not need. I don't think I need this anymore.
All right, right hand forward.
Done uploading. Okay. Loaded to my drive, actually, I think. So I'm gonna have to email it to you, but I'm not gonna try and do that right now because my internet's already slow as it is. So
Okay.
but maybe when this, either when I leave or when you end the stream, I'll do it.
Great.
I don't like the freeze. What quality video can you get out of your webcam?
I have it set to UHD,
Okay.
4K.
Nice. It's easier to get 4K images than videos, right?
Yeah, images are generally easier than videos.
Okay. That's why stop motion is so popular. No, I'm kidding.
I think the biggest limitation stop motion gives me is character creation. Because in animation, you can have them super skinny, super big, or whatever. But Lego, you're stuck to whatever you can make with a minifigure.
The minifigure parts that you have, too.
Yeah.
Or that both of us have. The only ones that both of us have. That was hard.
Yeah, matching characters with another, it's a whole nother thing.
Okay. Chip says, guys, what should I animate right now? It doesn't sound like you're very busy, Chips. You could animate our contest. I mean, you could.
Yeah, you should animate the contest.
Animate whatever you want, dude. Preferably something fantasy, though.
Yeah, you just do something fantasy and then submit it. What was the time restraints on that one?
He says, ooh, maybe. I think you have to, the animation has to be done by January 21st, I think. And then it has to be edited and sent in by January 31st.
Yeah.
He says it doesn't have to be 2 minutes or more. Well, you don't have to animate the whole thing all at once. How is your Indiana Jones versus that other Indiana Jones knockoff character coming?
Oh, yeah, that was Chips. I forgot who was doing that. Ran out of inspiration for that one. Yeah, that's what happens to a lot of my projects. At one point, I was going to animate the whole of the Odyssey in Lego.
Wow.
But after 2 years of working on it,
2 years?
I just gave up.
That's insane.
Because I only had like 5-6 minutes of animation for that whole 2 years. And I had restarted the project 2 or 3 times, so it just didn't feel worth continuing.
Chip says 2 years? What?
Yeah, 2 years. That's why my next big project is much smaller than that one.
Yeah.
At most, it's going to be like 10 minutes. And it's going to be split up into 3 separate videos. So it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. My big project that I'm trying to work on, but I'm not working on right now, is probably going to be around 5 minutes, split into 3 videos. So
Is that Detective Bob?
yes, it is.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to start working on it again after I finish the quick Western animation that you wanted me to do, and like some other
As
things.
soon as we have
I'm just gonna
a
work on it.
well of animations prepped for
Yeah.
Bricks Connected, we can start working on our own things again.
Yes. Bricks Connected is a higher priority right now.
Right. Okay, I think this shot is done. The camera feels really weird, but whatever. We're going to continue. Moving on.
Yeah.
Chip
Okay,
says,
Chip
okay,
says,
I think
okay,
I have an idea for
I
your
have
content.
an idea for your contest. Sweet.
Okay, I'm going to give y'all try and get a better view of what I'm actually doing. This camera was not designed for this use. All right, so we got the bloody seat. I want to get a low shot of that looking up to the detective.
Chips is complimenting you on your set that you bought from Loomy Bricks.
Oh, thank you. I put so much work into designing this all by myself. Yeah, it's a great set. Love it. Never had any problems with Luma Bricks.
Yeah, they are actually really good. Like, I was surprised at the quality of the bricks, and like the lights too are really bright. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Chip
nice.
says, "Wait, I thought you designed that." Lol. Laughing face. Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. I could probably design something like that.
I mean, I probably
Oh,
could
wait,
if I
I
put
have.
effort into it. But, like,
Yeah.
with THAC, I didn't have time to design sets.
I'm just throwing stuff in here, and it's a little messy.
What are you doing?
I'm working on this cyberpunk story.
Sweet.
I'd read it, but I don't really want to give the whole story away to the 3 people we have watching the stream. So
Boom. That wall will totally never get in the way.
I will say though, I think the lesson for this story is going to be the fear of man. Like that's what I think I have so far.
The fear of man.
The fear of man, yes. Like, you know. Okay, you probably
Nice.
don't, but I don't know.
Have you read Frankenstein?
No.
That one's
I've read
pretty good.
Frankenstein's monster. No, I'm kidding. I haven't. You said you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't watched the new movie yet. I honestly don't know if I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad probably wouldn't let me watch it. Watch any of the Frankenstein movies. I didn't even know they were making a new one.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I'm going to get my camera down there.
Do you have like a tripod or anything that you use?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Is it a possibility that you could put it on the floor and scoot the set all the way to the edge?
All right. I got boxes. And we're going to set the set on the boxes.
Should work.
Now that that's way up there, we can get this down.
Right. It's important you get a balanced shot. Use shapes to. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna give you a whole list.
Teach me all the ways of the animation. My mic is going crazy.
You might just go crazy, you said?
My mic is going crazy.
Oh. Man, I can't wait until that webcam gets here. It's like exactly the same as yours, so we should get some pretty similar looking shots.
I'm pretty sure it is the same one.
I might need a break from writing this stuff down. Okay. Chips asks, what webcam am I getting? I'm getting. It's called. I can't remember what it's actually called.
It's the ELP HD digital camera.
It's a. Yes, ELP HD digital camera. It's like $75 on Amazon. I know it's kind of crazy to spend $75 on a camera for stop motion. I would never
some
have done
people
that
spend
before
like
I got a
$300.
job. Well, yeah, but I mean that's when they're actually like getting money from YouTube or something.
Well, we're gonna get
most of the
money
time.
soon, definitely.
Yeah, because we have 115 subscribers. So Chip says he has a C920. Is that like a kind of a webcam? Or not
Guessing
webcam,
by the
DSLR?
context, yeah.
Okay. Right, it's like 12:20. I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm gonna
great.
drop off.
All right. See ya. Enjoy lunch. I'm gonna keep pushing through.
Yeah. All right. Do you usually eat during THAC?
Yeah, I eat.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. And dear chat, it is down to me and it is down to you. Lonely? Who you calling lonely?
You.
I ain't lonely. I got you, Chips. We're gonna stick this plate in here, fill the gap, and then I just move the set everywhere. That looks like a pretty good shot. Got our sheriff here. Oh, you know what we could do? Instead of having the detective all the way in frame from the start, we could have it something like this. Oh, he's still all the way in shot. But then he can like duck down and look at the seat. So I need to add some bricks to my tower. Sticky tape the camera. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Nah, that messes up the depth of field. All right, Chips, do you think that the blue arms connected to the yellow vest is enough for the modifier? Okay, it's probably good enough. As you said.
How many frames in are you?
I am 35 frames in.
Frame 254.
I'm going to pop his legs off because that's not mean at all. We got to get some sticky tack for the other one. And we're going to hope this looks good first try. Okay, twist it off to the side, which looks weird. So we're going to make him not do that. All right, I think what we need is to bend him further. And just like that, we've got the most amazing animation you've ever seen. I gotta look at the script, make sure I'm not missing a line or something. The detective steps up to the bloody seat. Detective, is this everything? No weapon, no suspect. That's all we found. Okay, I'm not sure where he... The script doesn't tell me where he stands up in this. But that's all right, because I wrote the script. So we're going to have him... He's going to touch it. He's going to touch it. And then he's going to look over to the mayor, who's over there. And then he's going to say his line of, is this everything? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to animate all of that in 15 minutes because I don't have time. All right, so I keep bumping the cop, which means he's got to be making some kind of action to make it look intentional. That's pretty good. Because I don't have space inside of this set, which is the main problem with most sets I make, but I don't have space for my hands. So when you bump something in that kind of situation, it's got to move. It's got to do something. Whoops. All right, what I think's gonna have to happen is that this chair moves further, like the detective bumped it, because I cannot get that back to where it was. I want to move his hand. Oh, we're gonna ignore that. I totally didn't bump the entire set. Dude, everybody's always talking about how Duolingo is needy, but I just got an email from chess.com saying, "Come back, we've changed." It's like, come on. I have a 22-day streak and it's only 12:30. Like there's still time to play. All right, that action was a bit fast. I say a bit, but it's a bit more than that. And so we're going to... That's going to be on twos. Aha, fixed it. I'm so good at this, guys. All right, now I got to move his head. What language are you learning, Chips? Spanish. That's a good one. I was trying to learn Spanish for a while, but I gave up. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's good. Okay. He's going to stay in this position for a quarter second at least. And we're going to add sound. Finally. Audio. Import. I don't know if that's showing up on live, but if it's not, then I'm just adding THAC lines. Just adding lines. Audio. Trim it to about halfway because I did a different voice for the first bit.
Check it out. Is this everything? This case is over. Let's check it out. No weapon, no suspect. Is this everything? No weapon, no suspect.
He sounds so angry. I should re-record those lines. But for now, he'll be angry. Okay, we're going to lower that back down to 5. Oh, I forgot I lowered the frame rate. We're not at 20 anymore. Whatever. Okay, now he's going to stand up and he's going to look to the left side of the screen where the mayor is standing. We're going to give a visual of the mayor, I think. So then I don't have to actually animate the detective talking. Because it's THAC, and I don't like animating people talking.
ravioli.
Yeah, animating voices is annoying. I never practice it properly. If I practice more, I bet I'd be better. But it's also time consuming. Okay. Gonna start bringing him up. Still live, yes I am. Brick Productions. I am 76 frames in and not even to the first line. So well, actually, no, I am to the first line. It's just not done yet. I hope the judges aren't some of those people that despise out of socket animation. I think Nert Knot is one of the judges. He made a who's tying all these people to train tracks video for Brawl. I'm pretty sure he's judging. And I believe he had some out of socket in his video. All right, let's see where we're at.
Is this everything? Is this everything?
I like it, but let's put it on 2s. Make it slower.
That's everything? No weapon, no. Is this everything? No weapon, no. Is this everything? No weapon, no.
We're gonna unpause these. And then we're gonna move the camera again because everybody loves doing that. Yay. Thanks, Trips. And move this wide, refocus it, and take out the onion skinning. Okay, our mayor is here. So I want to get a camera going like over here, looking past the shoulder of the detective and right at the mayor. So let's see what we can do. First off, take this off the boxes. I don't know why my brother bought so many of these brick tentacles, but he did. And then he left the boxes on the floor, so I took them. And now I have a bunch of brick tentacles boxes. So we're going to pop all of this entire wall off. Which looks like it's going to be a pain considering the wires. But we do what we must to get a good shot. Howdy, green Lego bender. Okay. Now I will put the wall on a box. There we go. Whoops. Green Lego Bender, I saw you were live earlier. You working on THAC? Awesome. What's the premise of your story? RAM prices. Okay. I am looking forward to seeing how that ties in with the theme. RAM prices have gotten absolutely insane. It's ridiculous.
We're being moved on in a few minutes.
Okay. Okay. The interior shot looks good, but out the windows looks kind of bad. Boring. How far into your video are you? In the Bricks in Motion VC. Awesome. I might hop on there. I don't want to get my computer doing too much at once, so I'll probably hop on there later after I'm live. After I'm done being live. Okay, what we can do is take this saloon and put it back there. I think earlier there was just blue. I don't know about that. I also want to get this lower. Is that ... because I asked about your video? I'm not going to steal anything. I'm so far into mine, I'm not going to change anything. Whoops. I think one of the main drawbacks of using a webcam is the cord. Oh, you got nothing done. The only reason I have anything animated is because I'm live. And I told everybody I would be live at 10. I didn't do that, but I still had to go live. And nobody wants to watch me sit around and script. Alright, I stuck some paper over my light to help diffuse it a little bit. Okay, I think that looks good, but is it consistent? It's kind of dark. More lights coming through this window. You know what? That's pretty good. Chip says, okay, I done animating tests right now. Animating tests is a wonderful use of time. That might sound sarcastic, but it's not supposed to be. My light is about 5 seconds off from toppling off the desk. If I bump it once, it's going to fall to the floor. All right, my bad, Chips. I didn't mean to be sarcastic. Genuinely, tests are a great thing to be doing. If you got no idea for animating something, but you still want to animate, you got to learn somehow. Tests the way to do it. Better than any tutorial. Whoops. I meant to push the play button.
That's everything. No weapon, no.
Yeah, tutorials are like that. I plan to make a tutorial series at some point, and the guys at Bricks Connected want to make one. And so one thing that I want to make sure is included in those is at the end of each, you have a specific go do this to practice whatever the tutorial's teaching at that point.
suspect.
Levi, do you have any trash?
In the bathroom.
Alright.
After this line is done, I'll probably stop the live because I need Brick Productions lines to continue. Is this everything? No weapon, no suspect? That's all we found. I don't know why the mayor's Scottish, but I like it. In my mind, mayors and sheriffs are always Scottish. Maybe that's because I'm Scottish. I'm not. I'm American, but like my ancestors are Scottish.
Is this everything? No weapon, no suspect. Is this everything? No weapon, no suspect.
Kudzo's
Everything?
Kudza's studio. Sorry, I just butchered your name. The animation looks really good so far. Way better than what I can do. Thank you. Thank you. I spent far too long on this section, but I think it was worth it.
Everything? No weapon, no suspect.
Okay, the next bit to animate requires Brick Productions to have sent his lines in, so then I can sync it up properly. Or I could do the risky thing and animate it without the lines. And check my email real quick, see if he sent them in. He has not. That's fine. I think that I'm just going to go for it. I know it's risky. Might not sync properly, but who cares?
Is this everything? No weapon, no suspect.
Okay, we need at least half a second pause, so seven frames before the next line kicks in. And I think our mayor here is going to take a step forward and then like talk with his hands. He's going to be like, "That's all we found." Hey, Captain Green Jay. It's going pretty good. I'm missing lines from one of my people, but we're going to go ahead and animate it without him.
Yeah, he said it over to the dollar store. He wants to know if you needed anything.
Snickers. How's yours going, Captain Green Jay? Haven't started yours yet. Have you started scripting it? Oh, we're at 9 seconds. Sweet. I mean, not that time matters, but like it being 9 seconds makes me feel better about taking 2 hours on it. So I'll take it. What are you tired from, Chips? Just regular day-to-day stuff? Because that can be pretty exhausting. Captain Green Jay says, I pretty much always grind all night instead of work all day with breaks. Well, that's fair. I mean, I spend a lot of time editing, so I need more time for that. It's probably going to be the last 5 hours of the competition, but I want to get at least 5 hours for editing in case something goes wrong. Chips says, yeah, I did not get good sleep. Sorry to hear that. If only I was in charge of sleep, I'd make sure everybody got good sleep. Because that's like the worst thing. You go to bed with plenty of time, and then you don't sleep. And it's like, how dare. I did everything. Because last night, I went to bed with 10 hours before I had to get up. And then I got like 6.5 hours of sleep. I was like, ah, that's annoying. So the mayor doesn't need a name for the script, but would you all like to name the mayor? Or even the sheriff? He's hiding off in the corner. Still in frame. He's our modifier. Sir Topism Hat. I'm not sure how to pronounce. Oh, Topham Hat. Sir Topham Hat. That is a great name. Chips, any suggestions before we finalize Sir Topham Hat? Sir Topham Hat, who wears a bowler hat. Oops. The guy from Thomas the Train. Oh, that's awesome. You're causing confusion and delay. Or something like that. Chip says. Oh, we should replace his current line with, "Stop it, detective! You're causing confusion and delay." Captain Green Jay says, W accent, bro. Thank you. I did so much for this. No, I do theater. And so I kind of just do things as fun. My big 2026 goal is to get my first paid voice acting job. Which, to do that, I kind of need to get a mic first. But hey, it's part of the goal. It's going to happen. Oh no, did he just step out of focus? Yes, he did. There we go, he's back in focus. Chip says, my goal is to post a video. Well, that is fair. I'm going to be completely honest. I should make that my goal too. I don't remember the last time I actually posted something. Well, something substantial. I did post some shorts that were those raw versus edited videos that were like 9 seconds long. But that hardly counts as an upload because it's a short. Captain Green Jay says, wait a sec, the theme is reminding me of the I Am Your Father scene from Star Wars. Hey, that actually makes perfect sense. That'd be great. Trouble, though, is that if you used licensed characters, the judges don't like that very much. Hey, would you mind getting me a bowl of lunch?
Sure.
Thank you so much. Chip says, what's the theme again? It's Revelation. The theme is Revelation, and the modifiers are the letter P or 2 bricks. One's color yellow and the other color is blue, and they have to be connecting. This sheriff guy's my modifier. Minotaur Productions. Yo, mine is doing so well. What are you making? I am making... Oh, hi, by the way. Thanks for coming. I'm making a detective video. This guy is the detective. Oh, can't see my finger. The guy in the trench coat's the detective. The guy in the bowler hat is the mayor. He's Scottish. Don't know why. That is not a Scottish accent. Goodness gracious. This guy is the sheriff. Yeah. So basically, the part I haven't actually told anyone yet, the detective has amnesia. And that'll come into the story later. But yeah, that's how he's causing confusion and delay. What is it going to be called? That is a good question. I am terrible at naming things. Chip says, whoa, plot twist. Yeah. I mean, when the announcement said Revelation, my first thought was, oh, Book of Revelations. Second thought was plot twist. Gotta be a crazy plot twist in there somewhere. And then I was working out the script with Brick Productions. And at some point, I don't remember if he said something or if I was just like, hey, there's this movie by Christopher Nolan where the detective has amnesia. I haven't actually seen it yet. It's called Memento. But my uncle was telling me the plot line, and he's like, a detective with amnesia. And supposedly the whole movie is like out of order. The scenes are not shown in the proper order. So it's like really confusing, and you're just as confused as the detective himself. And it's crazy. I'm gonna watch it eventually. Maybe later while I'm at animating. But Minotaur Productions, you're editing. Are you doing THAC, or is that for a different project? Because I haven't even finished the script yet. I finished the script for the first I finished the script for the first scene, and I was like, I have to start animating. So that's what we're doing here. I'm going to animate the first scene, and then I'm going to finish writing the second scene, and I'm going to animate that. That is impressive. I can't wait to see what you're doing, Minotaur. You had like 2 hours, so you don't have time for script. That's fair. I think I would have forgotten all of the plot of my thing if I didn't script it. And I got on a big call with some of my animator buddies, and we scripted a bunch of videos together.
Everything? No weapon, no suspect? Is everything? No weapon, no suspect?
Okay, he steps forward, Mr. Mayor guy, and then his line is, "That's all we've found." Except Scottish. Minotaur says, "Looks amazing. What are you animating?" THAC. It's a detective. Oh, animating at FPS. Yeah, I was like, didn't I just explain that? But I'm animating at 15. I started at 20, but this walk cycle at the beginning took 3 tries. And that's why it kind of looks mid, is because I took 3 tries and was like, yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. There is a chance if I have time later, I will redo that one, but probably not. And a couple of these are animated on 2s. And for those that don't know, 2s is you just move it every 2 frames instead of every 1 frame. And that just makes it slower. It is because of the cape thingy. I'm going to be completely honest. This cape annoys me. Is such a problem. But I think it looks good. So I'm going to try to think. Just take a second. Think about what I'm going to say. I'm going to try to think of putting away. Bleh. I'm going to try and put something in the script that makes his cape go away, because the cape is annoying. All right. Good luck, Minotaur. See you in a couple. Chip says, I never animate with capes. It's so hard. Yeah, I agree. My brother got me a bunch of capes for Christmas, though, and I really want to use them because they're cool. but I should really practice with them before going into this 24-hour competition and betting my life on them. Captain Green Jay says peak writing LB. Gonna assume that means my name, LB. Living Brick, that's me. Hey, I might be going insane. Judging by my speech patterns, I might be going insane. I don't know. Chips, W brother. Thank you, sir. Okay, I need to focus. His line is, that's all we've found. Captain Green Jay says a shortened Living Brick to LB, lol. I like that. Gonna keep that. As long as you don't shorten it to L. Actually, L was a detective. In Death Note. Death Note's actually really good if you're into that kind of thing. I had never watched any anime until the Ghost Squirrel, another animator. We were working on the Odyssey together, and he told me, hey, you should watch Death Note. It's really good. And so I did. Captain Green Jay says anime is peak. What is your favorite anime? Mine is Death Note. I haven't seen anything else yet. All right, Green Jay, take a little time. Chips, if you say sup L, it just sounds like sup loser. Exactly why we shouldn't shorten it to L. Mainly because people without context are going to take it to mean loser. Chips has only seen Naruto. Is it any good? I haven't seen it. Mainly I watch live action. I do really like animation, though. Question for the chat. What's your favorite movie? I think my favorite movie is probably How to Train Your Dragon. The second one, in my opinion. What do you mean? I said in my opinion because I read Chips' comment saying it's good in my opinion. Captain Green Jay says I haven't finished it yet, but Sonic X is really good. Nice. Captain Green Jay's favorite movie is Captain America Winter Soldier. That is a great movie. I'm pretty sure that's my favorite Marvel movie. I'd have to sit and think for a second. But this is definitely my favorite Marvel movie. Chip says Rogue One. That was a great movie as well. It's been a while since I watched it, but I remember it as really good. I painted the wall of my studio yesterday, so that's why I've got blue all over my fingers and fingernails. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that. Shameless self-plug. At the Living Break on Instagram. Blue wall sounds good, though. Yes. My backdrop used to be a... it's not cardboard, but it's something like cardboard. It used to be the same blue, but it just wasn't big enough for wide shots, so I decided to paint the entire wall. And that's what I did yesterday. I did pretty much nothing else. I moved my table and everything out of my studio, painted the wall, took a shower because spray paint got everywhere, and then I moved everything back in. I'm gonna use the tweezers to just like bump his hands lightly. I wish his arm was that easy to bump. But now I have to grab him and push it down. Gotta go. See you guys later and have a blessed day. You too, Chips. Good luck on whatever you're doing. Thanks for stopping by the way. I don't know if you're still here to hear the thanks, but thank you. So, Captain Green Jay, you said you haven't started yet, but have you started on the scripting or idea planning, you know? Chips waves. You can't see, but I'm also waving, Chips. Thanks for coming. I've started considering an idea. I think it'll be inspired by that Star Wars scene, but it'll be like a spy organization instead or something. That'd be pretty cool. I am your father. Kind of like Mission Impossible, the first one, where the I don't remember what he's called, but he's like that leader guy, and then he turns out to be the villain. Sorry if you haven't seen Mission Impossible, and I just spoiled it all. But it's kind of that vibe, but instead of being the bad guy, he's just like, I am your father. I got the milk. All right, here we're at 11 seconds. Let me turn off on your screen. And here we're at 10 seconds. So we got about 1 second. That's all we've found. That's not the proper accent, but whatever. That's all we've found. Let's take a look at this.
Is everything? No weapon, no suspect.
Oh, that should be good. Oh. That crouch is fire. Thank you. I love experimenting with that type of thing. See how well I can do it. Okay, I think that should be enough time for the line. Because all he's got to say is that's all we found. That's less than a second. And we got about a second and a half. So we'll be good. And after that, Mara, that's all we found. And then we've got the detective shaking his hand. And then he's going to look, no, not his hand, his head. And he's going to look over and see a crate that's labeled beef. And he's going to be like, wow, y'all brought me over here because somebody put beef on the chair and didn't clean up. Except it's going to be much better written than that. Thank you. The actual line is, yes, no murder was done here. Someone put a steak on the seat and didn't clean up. And then he proceeds to forget which door he came in from because he's got amnesia. Welcome back, Minotaur. Captain Green Jay says I kind of like the other one better because it's funny. Well, I might modify the line a bit to make it more funny then. Minotaur Productions is back with the video. It's kind of shabby though. In my defense, I made it in 2 hours slow. That's fair. I mean, anything I make in under 2 hours is shabby. All right, while Minotaur grabs the link, I'm going to prepare the next shot, which I'm thinking is going to be... There's a general rule of thumb. You want to keep the subject on the same side of the screen. So it's going to be, he needs to stay on the right side. So we're going to go, let me just show you what I'm talking about. He needs to stay on the right side. So we're going to go over here. And it's going to be a semi-wide. So we're going to put this wall back in. Minotaur Production says, I can't wait to make the Percy Jackson film with you. Yeah, that'll be fun. I keep forgetting to check my Brickfilm's account. I should do that more often. All right, let's set this up. Minotaur, did you send the link? Because I'm not sure that you're able to. Okay, I don't see the link, so it's probably not there. YouTube's weird, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. Probably am. So I'll check it out once I'm done. I wouldn't be able to watch it midstream anyway. I'll send it to THAC later today. Is it live? I mean public? Because you can't have them public until after the deadline. So make sure it's on a... Doesn't have to be unlisted. It has to be unlisted or private. And then as soon as the deadline comes in, Sunday at 7 a.m., you can post it public. Yeah. So I will not be able to check it out afterwards. But brickfilms.com, if you DM me, I can probably get that link. I'll check it out after. All right, this shot is a little chaotic with where the sheriff is placed. So we're going to fudge where he is. Place this guy on the other third line. How long did it take to make this set? Okay, so I did not design this. I got it from Lumabricks, but it took me all day to build this set and the train that I bought with it. This is a train station, by the way.
No.
Sorry, YouTube keeps making me comment comments before I'm done commenting. Yeah, YouTube. I'm finding more and more that YouTube is very buggy, and it annoys me.
Isaac?
All right, that's pretty good framing.
Oh, thank you.
Can you do this way back?
What do I film with? This is the ELP HD digital camera. I found it on Amazon for about $100. It's really good. I like it. It's got a focus on. It's got the zoom, the aperture, and the focus all on the outside of the camera, so you don't have to do it digitally. And that's really helpful because if I don't have to have an extra digital webcam controller open at all times, it's really handy.
Yeah.
Cool, I might consider that. Yep. Brick Productions, he was here earlier. He actually just bought one. He said it'll be arriving soon. Minotaur says, I think sometimes I animate too quickly. Same. Okay, while this is a good shot and I like it, I don't think it fits the scene I need. Seeing everyone else animate way slower than me. Yeah, it's good to take your time. There are times when you need to be fast. But with stop motion, that's not most of the time. Or at least it shouldn't be most of the time.
That was a good zoom for a video.
Okay, I want a close up on his face. And so I need some plates to take up my camera just a little bit. I think it's hilarious that us people are watching live streams where people move plastic. I agree. I think that's also pretty fun. Okay, I gotta go. Hope you get first. Thanks, Minotaur. I hope you get second. I would wish first on him, but only one of us can. All right, see you, Minotaur. Can't wait to see what you made. All right, with this one, you can see the saloon in the background, and we don't want the saloon to be in the back of the store and of the station and at the front. So we'll just do that. By the way, your films are so underrated. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm working on a Western in the style of The Office, and it's going to be my best work. I can't wait to actually work on that.
Yeah.
You think it's a good build so far?
Yeah.
So in front, I've got
Okay.
Sarah's office, and then
I think that looks pretty good.
all it's got is a table. So yeah.
We're going to adjust the lighting a little bit. More outside. Hold up. Actually, push it back so it's under the light better. There we go. Okay, I think that lighting's pretty good. It's not nearly as bright as the other one, so I should probably make that match a bit better. Hello, whole set. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Good. Dang, that lighting looks perfect. Thanks. Welcome, welcome. Whole set, do you do any animation? And if so, are you working on THAC? Full set says, yep, working on THAC right now. That's great. Are you in script writing, animating? What process are you in right now?
I know it's not. The grinder, you wouldn't know.
It's beeping occasionally.
Animating. Awesome. 5 seconds. Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat. 5 seconds, that's great. How long do you predict it'll be? Because I believe it has to be over 30 seconds, but there's no like length that it can't be past. Above 30 seconds, and that's the only thing for like time, I believe. I should really look at the rules again. Because last time I looked at the full rule set was last year. Full set says maybe a minute or so, I'm thinking. What topic are you doing? A minute's a great length. I think that's probably... A minute to 3 minutes is probably the best time for a stop motion. Because if it's too long, most people aren't going to watch... If it's more than 3 minutes, most people aren't going to watch it unless it's really interesting to them. But 3 minutes is really good. 1 to 3. 1 to 3 minutes is really good. What topic are you doing? So, as you know, the theme is Revelation, and this guy's a detective. This guy's the mayor in the bowler hat over here. This guy's sheriff. I should not have touched him, but okay. And it's a Western murder mystery.
Mine's off.
It's off.
Yeah.
Hey, do you record this? Plug it in? No, not here. I just need it. Thank you.
Sounds interesting. I sure hope it is. And like the detective here, he's got amnesia, and the mayor is Scottish, and the sheriff is the modifier because he's blue and yellow, and yeah, that's about all that's interesting about the sheriff. Right now, I've only scripted the first scene and like the opening scene, but that doesn't really count as a scene. But who knows? Maybe it does count. I don't count it. It's like the first 15 minutes where it's got like title cards and the THAC logo and stuff. It's gonna be really cool. I had to redo my bad. I had to redo about 3 shots in the film because I forgot to put the blue and yellow. So the opening shot in this scene, I had to redo 3 times because first one, didn't like it. Second one, I thought it was better, but I didn't have the yellow and blue modifier or the P anywhere. So, yeah, I had to redo that. Redoing is such a pain. But hey, if you got to redo it, at least it's not 3 a.m. and we're needing to redo something. So Whole Set and Green Jay and whoever else is in here, I've got a community set up on my YouTube where you can go to the community section and put a post. So after THAC, y'all should share your videos in there, and I'll watch them and I'll comment. And maybe other people will watch and comment. I can't guarantee that, but I will. And I'd love to see what you make. And just generally, if you have a video you're proud of, drop it in the community. I like seeing stuff. I had to pause another project I was working on for THAC. I remember THAC yesterday. Yeah, I did too. I was working on this quick Western video for Bricks Connected. If you know what that is, it's a team of animators. We're about 5 strong, I think. I was working on that, and then I was like, oh no, I gotta prepare for THAC. So now I'm doing that. Captain Green Jay says, same. I just remembered right before I went to bed because I saw the stream. I'm glad it helped. One of my friends, the first brick, if you know him, he slept in. It was like 8 o'clock before he got up, and we were all DMing him like, dude, are you gonna join the call and script with us? It was funny. Wait, do you have to put a P and the yellow and blue brick in a shot? No, it is an either or. You can't have none of them, but you have to have one. If you have a P in the shot, you don't need the yellow and blue. If you have the yellow and blue in a shot, you don't need the P. Luckily. That would be so annoying if I had to have a P in every shot. Yeah, if we had to have a P in the shot, I would just give up because I'm 12 seconds in and I don't have a single P anywhere. So Whole Set, what's the storyline of your video? Like the basic premise. Because obviously it's got to have the revelation theme in it, but I'm quite excited to see the wordplay with this one because there's always those videos that just have random wordplay. Like last year, the theme was fulfill. So there are a lot of fulfills. I mean, you guys probably already know this, but I'm going to tell a story anyway because nobody likes to listen to a silent stream. And so I'm excited to see what they do with revelation. Mine's a bunch of explorers discovering new land, kind of like Columbus inspired, not expired. My bad.
It did expire though.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I have this old Barracuda ship I'm using. Oh, that's awesome. I love Lego boats. I don't know what it is, but something about Lego boats and Lego trains are just like awesome. Whole set, I had to build it early this morning since it was half built. I'm gonna be honest, I had to do that with my set too. I didn't realize it was half built, so I had to fix it. And that saloon I had in the background earlier, that I took out all the interior. So if any of these guys end up needing to go inside the saloon, I'm gonna have to waste time re-putting in all the interior. And fixing the lights too. That's gonna be annoying. Because I really, really like these Funhole sets, the Luma bricks. But for animating, they can be really hard to use because they're hard to break down and get into all the small corners and stuff for the camera. Whole set says, I once tried to see if the Barracuda could float in a pool. It didn't, and all the cannons spread out and spread about the pool. Oh, no. That's awesome. I mean, there's got to be like a canon event to bring Legos to the pool.
Ha ha ha.
Har har.
Canon event.
Oh, wow. I had my cursor up here to like monitor how long the video was. Apparently it didn't update. So now I thought it was just at 12 and now I'm at 14. Holset says, yeah, I once chucked a giant wall of Legos I made in the pool as a little kid. It broke apart and was awesome. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to see that. It's just like chuck it in, it's going to splash, and it's all going to break apart and go everywhere. And on top of that, it's going to be fun to go swim and get all the pieces.
I want to see that in school.
Everything? No weapon, no suspect?
Oh, that's got to be the best head shake I've ever animated.
Everything?
I'm always a little nervous to do head shakes because for some reason they're always too fast or too slow. And that one's a little slow, but we can fix that by taking out a couple frames.
Everything? No weapon, no suspect?
That's awesome. I'm going to leave this on a loop for a second. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Whole set says that camera panning is nice. Thank you. That's something I've been practicing was camera movements. I want to actually make my camera interesting and feel like a character instead of just existing. And Captain Green Jay says, yeah, head shakes can be kind of hard. I don't know why. Like, it feels like one of those things that shouldn't be very hard. But then you go and do it, and it's like, why? And like walk cycles too. It's like I do this so often. Why is it hard? All right, we're gonna linger here for a second. Build a bit of anticipation. What is he looking at? And then now we can move the camera after I move everything else on my desk. Captain Green Jay, what do you animate on? Do you use a webcam, a DSLR, phone, something else? C920 webcam with a Mac. Awesome. I use a Windows. It's a Lenovo. Bullset says, I've been animating these Halo Mega figures, and the walk cycles for them are a pain. Make the Lego ones seem easy in comparison. I bet. I've seen those Halo ones. They're pretty cool. But, like, I bet those would be a pain to animate with. Why isn't it focusing? There we go. Okay, I guess it was too zoomed in to be that far focused. I'm not sure. But that means we need to add more. I should show you what my camera's on, actually. So this is it. The amazing, wonderful camera stand. It's just got these bricks here that can easily be taken off layer by layer. And then this fits the webcam in it. Yeah, the posability is awesome, but so annoying in animation. Yeah, I want to get some of those. I think they're pretty cool. And would be a fun challenge. It'd be a difficult challenge, but challenges aren't fun. Aren't challenges unless they're difficult. Here's another brick. Stick that on my tower. If you're on the west coast of America, I think they have them in Fred Meise. I'm not. I am on the east coast of America, actually. But I've seen them in Walmart. And I bet they're on Amazon. Okay, I'm pretty sure the arms connected to the torso are still going to count, even though there's this in between. But just in case, account for the modifier, I mean. But just in case, I'm going to add yellow and blue studs. If I can find a blue stud, that is. Got a bunch of translucent blue, but not a whole lot of regular blue. I've got diamond blue. Oh, I should check my Minecraft container. Maybe I have lapis made or something. That might still be translucent. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any made. Okay. What is some blue I could use? I guess I could just make it square.
Oh.
And that will go in the corner back here. Now that feels so out of place. That will go.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
ever seen the technique? Yeah, removable.
Down there. You can see it. It's not too in the way. If you're focusing on where you're supposed to be focusing, you won't even see it. Now, the judges should see it because they're looking for it. But otherwise, you won't even notice. All right, whole set. Whole set says, my cat kept flicking open the blinds to slip in and out of the window still, and it caused so much light flicker. My cat keeps jumping on my lap and trying to see what I'm doing. Cats are not friends of animation. They're definitely friends, but not of animation. Okay. How well can you read the text on that? All right, see you soon, Captain Green Jay. Because I think the image of the beef should be enough, and then the line afterwards should be plenty. But it would be great if you could read beef off of that. Whole set says, I think it says beef on the container. Perfect.
Alright, look at this. Tell me what you think.
And these wonderful printed pieces on the container, those came in this set, the Luma Bricks set, with a whole bunch of other printed pieces. There had to be like 30 printed pieces in here. And they're all really high quality. I love it. If you don't hate off-brand Lego, Luma Bricks is definitely the place to go. You get lights, you get printed pieces, and you get high quality stuff for cheaper than what Lego sells it at. Anyway, we're going to start by focusing on our main man, the detective.
I'm most proud of the part with this guy.
And then we're going to go into the beef, because that looks incredible. And they do it in movies. And if they do it in movies, you got to do it in animation. Just like, we're making movies.
The guy shows up with the pot and you take put the turkey in the pot and you go deliver it.
Oh,
So nobody else knows.
because people want the turkey. Yes. I'm gonna try to use Lego pieces to spell sheriff on here.
Like in the roof.
Yeah.
Round or something.
I'm trying to make this a
the aesthetic, yeah. I should deal with the
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
but I would suggest trying to keep it like brown or that red. Go like this.
These are the brown. I think that's a bit much, so we're gonna move it back slightly. There we go. Perfect. Pulset says, I have 2 small dogs and I had to get a baby gate for my room since the cats would knock my Legos on the ground and the dogs would eat them. Oh no. That's not good for you or the dogs. Yikes. I hope the baby gate fixed it. I know sometimes dogs manage to learn and get through those. It's annoying. Luckily, the dog wouldn't eat it, but they would chew it to oblivion. Okay, well, that's still not good, but it's better for the dogs. How long have you been animating full set? And anyone else in the comments is free to answer that question as well.
It's just suggesting that may save you pieces. Keeping with the aesthetic with that, you can have a mostly flat roof if you wanted to do that. Just save pieces. That still fits the aesthetic.
For 4 years, but posting for 5 months.
Flat roof,
That's awesome, man.
like a wall thing.
I was animating for either a year and a half or 2 years before I started posting. But I think it's good to have a little bit of time before you start posting, because then you can get confident in your abilities before you let the whole world judge. My first animations were terrible, as I had no concept of frames per second, and all my animations were at 1 to 5. Luckily, my very first stop motion was with Scouts, with the Weeblo Scouts. And we made an animation together. So I luckily skipped that phase. But hey, you got to learn somehow. And I'm sure you're no longer using 1 to 5.
So I'm gonna make it so that you can take this roof off, detach this,
Oh,
and
that's really good.
also
Skills that were earned
take off the roof in multiple
are a lot better than skills that were learned,
Really good.
if that makes any sense. Skills that were earned, meaning skills that you practiced for, that you trained, or you did something active for. Skills that you learned being something you watched a tutorial or read of. If my wisdom makes any sense, I hope it helps. I have debated trying to animate on a 3DS for a video since I heard you can do it. That sounds interesting. Animating on a 3DS. So does it have a camera? Are you using the camera to animate with? Or are you animating the stuff that's on the 3DS? Because that sounds like an interesting premise. I'd love to see how that goes. Still streaming, yes, sir. It's 3.5 hours in, but we've only got 24 hours. Wholeset says it would be a joke video, but it would be fun. I use a phone usually. A phone is definitely a good place to start. If you jumped in with a camera, it would be a pain. But the 3DS has a camera on it, so you can animate stuff. Nice. Chip says, how's it going so far? I'd say it's going pretty good. You joined at the perfect time. I'm reviewing the video. Pause here for half a second. Maybe a bit longer than half a second. Ten frames. That's 2/3 of a second. Okay, is it just me or is it the focus shift a bit fast? Because what we could do is we take the focus. Oh wait, no. We take the focus section right here, and we put it on 2s. And let's see how that is. Chip says it's fine. Is that better? It looks smoother to me. But I think either works, so y'all be the judge. Oh yeah, that looks good. Chip says anyways, or just stop by to see how it's going. You gotta go now. Thanks for stopping by again. Good luck with your stuff. It's going pretty good. Bye. Yeah. At the very least, even if I don't win this, I'm going to have a video that I'm proud of. Because so far it's going pretty good. Also, it says, I have thought of switching to DSLR. I have as well. Though, my DSLR, it's so big that it's hard to use, especially with Lego. You can't review your project unless you hook it up to the camera, to the desktop, and at that point, just use a webcam. But I think there's definitely benefits to using it. Just not enough for me to switch. Also says, I have a Nikon DSLR from 2016. Would that be worth using? If it's still in working condition, yeah, it'd be worth using. I think that a DSLR would probably be better than a phone. That does depend on a couple of situations. Like, what specifically are you animating? Do you have to get in tight? Do you have a macro lens? Because if you don't have a macro lens, stick with the phone until you get a macro lens. A lot of people like to hate on Nikon, but personally, I have a Canon and a Nikon, and I like the Nikon a whole lot better than the Canon. And that's kind of saying something because they're like 20 years old. I also have a Logitech webcam. Also need to get a macro lens. Yeah, probably get a macro before switching to DSLR. But if it works for you, I think a DSLR would be great. I've heard a lot of Logitech, a lot about Logitech, and I hear that that's pretty good.
There's several hundred people.
Yeah, it's like the Apple Android stuff. Yep, it really is. The people that like Apple is I feel like they've just been using Apple for so long that they ignore all the benefits of having an Android. Because I like my Androids.
It's mostly tricks out
But they're a lot cheaper than Apple as well, which is good because I have to replace them often because they keep breaking. I'm thinking the webcam DSLR combo would be good. Combining two separate cameras is a great idea. Because I have considered hooking up both my cameras and animating twice the exact same scene, but like only have to move everything once. and I'd see two different sides from it and choose which one I want, or splice them together. Okay, we have made it to another line for our protagonist, the detective. His line is, this case is over. And then it goes to the mayor. What? You've solved it? And the detective is like, solved it? The case? The detective looks around again slowly. He sees the evidence, the seat, the blood, the crate, the beef crate specifically. The detective says, yes, no murder was done here. Someone put a steak on the seat and didn't clean up. Sounds pretty good. The mayor accent sounds Irish. That's because I'm really bad at Scottish accents. I'm not the one voicing the mayor. Brick Productions is. Hey, Captain Greenjay is back. Captain Greenjay says, I am back. And I'm starting my script, lol. That is amazing. Are you doing the spy idea? With the, Luke, I am your father. Okay, I want to put focus back on the detective here, but I don't want to have to reanimate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control C, Control V. And Stop Motion Studio is really slow, but all those frames will come in a second, in theory. Here we go. Holset says, ever tried learning another language? I have tried learning German and Italian. I have tried learning another language. I have tried for Spanish and Greek. So just curious, what are the interest in German and Italian? Those ones are kind of fun, but is there a specific reason you want those? Crazy. And boom, just like that, I didn't have to animate anything. And we're back at the focus I wanted. Captain Greenjay says, be right back. I'm going to say hi on another THAC stream. Well, all right, see you soon. Say hi for me. Holset says, well, I'm half Italian and I picked up German since I thought it was cool. I'm like Italian, Irish, a bit German, and French Canadian. That's really neat. I'm pretty much anything British, like my ancestry. British, Irish, Scottish, mostly Scottish. I got a bunch of Scottish in me. My grandmother was Scottish. I believe she was born in Scotland, but she lived most of her life here in America. A little off topic, but also not. My favorite Disney Pixar movie is Brave, because it's so good, and I love the accents. Disgraced and disowned, another one of the clouds. You've never finished that one. Coco's your personal favorite. Coco was really good. I love that one. I'm a bit of a sucker for the guitar, though. But I think that the raw emotions in Brave was just really good. One time I watched Brave twice in just as many days. I probably watch too many movies. But it's all right. I do it while I'm animating. So, all right, let's take a look at that. This should be good. I mean, we just looked at it, but how close are you to finishing yours, would you say? I'm not close at all. I'll elaborate in a second. Oh, that's a good head turn. I am on the third line of the first scene. There's going to be 3 scenes total. And in this scene, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. You watched Pacific Rim back to back since you liked it so much. I have not seen Pacific Rim. What's it about? I did watch one recently. It's called Inception. It's a Christopher Nolan movie. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's so good. It's like giant robots versus giant aliens. Oh, nice. It's such a stupid idea, but executed perfectly. Oh, that's fun. I love it when they have that kind of thing. Absolutely ridiculous ideas that just work out somehow because the crew did such a good job. Okay, I think he starts to say his line here. So we're going to duplicate this one. Unfortunately, there's no duplicate button, but we'll just copy paste. And then this one, we're going to pause. Hey, Brick Productions just sent me the lines. I'm going to pause that for... Yeah. And this one, we're going to add the audio. Why can't I add audio here? Oh, my bad. I got to push the add audio button. Me and my family binged Maze Runner since it was going to get taken off Netflix. I loved Maze Runner. That one was really good. Have you read the books or just watched the movies? Because the books are wildly different. But like the first book and the first movie were really close. And then after that, they were just completely different things. I thought it was kind of cool.
Kind of like Jurassic Park.
I just realized why my audio was so quiet. My headphones are on, and I'm not wearing them.
So I could work on the text.
Just the movies. Well, the book's really good if you want to read it.
This is more. What?
I like this light that hole on the roof. This like slant that hole.
Yeah, the infected are less like zombies, while the movie depicted them as just zombies.
Yeah, and all the walls are just.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah. And most of these walls being
Yeah, that's probably the main difference from them.
not purposeful? Bars that'd be good, but can't do stuff like that.
Perfect. We got the line here. Are you able to hear the lines
The only bar
as they're being played?
I have are these, and that does not
I
work.
can give you some more.
Wait, what?
I can give you some more from the editing I have. Ones that fit in one of these actual jail cell bars.
Like these?
Big ones.
Oh, these are the
Big
ones.
big light gray ones.
I took
The
these
ones actually meant to be jail.
I don't know if I've already asked this with you in the chat, but what's your favorite movie? Coco's your favorite Pixar. But, oh, you hear something, but it's background noise. Oh, man. I was hoping you'd be able to hear them.
You're what?
The lines. It would have to be 1917 or Pacific Rim. 1917 was a really good movie.
Was that the one? Was that the World War I movie?
Yeah, where they had to deliver a message to Benedict Cumberbatch.
Wait. Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah.
No,
I think I'm thinking of a different movie because I believe it's older than him. Well, not older than him, but too old to have him in it.
The Patriot was also really good. I like that one. Somebody's texting me. I shall ignore them. Yeah, I think we're going to move his hand a little bit. It's a bit more than I wanted. There we go. That should be better. The one-shot style was cool. In Patriot? No, not Patriot. 1917. That's the one I meant to say. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Oh man, I've been live almost 4 hours. And I'm 21 seconds in. That's not too bad. 21 seconds in 4 hours. But also, that's not good enough. Gotta be faster. Ever play any video games? Yeah, I play occasionally. I usually have bursts where I play a bunch of video games and then I stop because I'm doing other stuff. Right now I'm in that time when I don't play very much. But my favorites are Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong. What about you? Though I am also looking at getting Red Dead Redemption. I hear that one's really good. Okay, now is the that's a mayor's line. So I should shift to see the mayor. His line is, "What? You've solved it?" Mine would be Halo, Shovel Knight, and Pikmin, and Zelda Breath of the Wild. I really like Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't have a Switch, though, so I didn't play very much. I just played while my uncle was here, and he let me borrow the Switch and play for a while. Ever play Shovel Knight? I have not. I've heard of it, but I've not played it. I played a bit of the first and second one, and they're really good. What are they about?
What else?
I just got a notification that THAC is going on. I'm working on downloading the mayor's lines. Brick Production sent on. Oh, you meant Red Dead. Played Red Dead 1 and 2 are worth getting. Awesome. Yeah, I'm planning on getting the second one. You've only played Shovel Knight on Wii U. It's good and kind of like Hollow Knight. Oh, nice.
It's another.
Well, I guess I will
Another
set up the next shot
I haven't played it. Or
While-
the game, but
while I wait for the
I have this
lines.
so
Impeccable timing.
down here, the keys are going.
What's the impeccable timing?
In this shelf, you can put green and yellow.
There's a delay between what I say and what you guys hear, so I'm not actually sure what you're talking about.
Or you could. There's also shelf
But-
under the table.
You lower this, so we don't need it so high.
it could be touching.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna bring in the sheriff up here. So as long as the audience isn't aware I'm moving stuff around, I can move stuff around as much as I want. Okay, now is another time. Impeccable timing, the notification. Yeah, I noticed that. Which one? The wow notification or or the brr brr?
oh, and does it?
That's my email notification, by the way, if you heard it.
Put the camera in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to get the saloon back there. Here we go. All right, gotta go. Good luck on THAC. Thank you. Good luck on your project as well. I shall see you around. And with that, I have no more viewers, and so I think I'm going to end the stream. Thank you to everyone who came out. Thanks to everyone who watched. I shall now animate off camera. Boom.
Hey Levi, do you have a Lego key?
Do.
Because I made a spot for a Lego key to go in the prison.